Management in Papua New Guinea, Prime Minister Modi will leave for Australia. CNN News 18's Anand Narasimhan spoke to Australian MP Julian Leeser about PM Modi's upcoming visit. Listen in.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi's arrival this time in Sydney just is around the cusp of him completing 9 years in government. Why is it significant for you from an Australian perspective?
Well, it's always very exciting to have Prime Minister Modi here in Australia. As a private citizen, even before I was a Member of Parliament, I went to see him when he came here last time, and it's hard to imagine any other political leader being able to fill a stadium of expats and people who are interested in the relationship, but that's Prime Minister Modi. And I think in that time since his last major visit here to Australia, there has been such a growth in the relationship. I mean, now India is so close to us, whether it's through the Quad, whether it's the free trade deal that we've done, whether it's the comprehensive strategic partnership, whether it's the defence and security relationship. As I've said many times, the Australia-India relationship is an unalloyed good. Having Prime Minister Modi here is a great celebration of that relationship.
CNN News 18's Anand Narasimhan also spoke to Australian MP Andrew Charlton about Prime Minister Modi's visit to Australia. Have a look.
What are the expectations?
Well, it's a very exciting visit for Australia. This is the second time that Prime Minister Modi has been to Australia. And this year, Prime Minister Albanese will travel to India twice during the course of the year. And that speaks to the great state of Australia-India relations and the closeness between our two countries.
There's a big interaction with the Indian diaspora that's being planned at the Kudos Bank Arena. Are you going to be a part of it?
I am, yes. I know the Indian diaspora in Australia is very excited about the visit of the Prime Minister. Australia has a wonderful Indian diaspora of nearly 1 million people in Australia have Indian heritage. That means 1 in every 25 Australians has some Indian heritage, which is an incredible national asset for Australia. And we're very excited about the Prime Minister coming and saying hello to quite a few thousand of them.
So how many people have called you who have never reached out to you in the last few days saying, Andrew, can you find me a seat?
Everybody wants tickets to the Modi event. And I say, look, I can get you tickets to Taylor Swift. I can get you tickets to Harry Styles, but I cannot get you tickets to Narendra Modi. Well, we have a wonderful Indian diaspora in Australia. And the most important thing about Australia is that everybody, no matter what their faith, is able to practice their religion in peace. And there is no place in Australia for religious acts of extremism of any kind